If you make enemies out of useless things, they become obstacles to important things. You'll be in trouble if you act carelessly toward others like family. Relationships that benefit others and also benefit me are extremely good. But if I'm also in a relationship where I'm suffering from others, hang up as soon as possible. Introduction. In the tumultuous journey of life, we often find ourselves grappling with obstacles that seem insurmountable. But here's a thought: what if some of these obstacles were not erected by fate, but by our own hand? This provocative article delves into a disconcerting truth, one that might make you cringe but could very well change your life for the better. Brace yourselves, dear in your 20s and 30s, for we are about to expose the enemy within, the useless things we turn into obstacles on our path to success. The drama trap. Picture this: a seemingly harmless workplace disagreement morphs into a full-blown office feud. You invest hours, emotional energy, and potentially jeopardize your career, all over what? A difference of opinion on the office thermostat setting? Congratulations, you've fallen into the drama trap. The provocation here lies in the way we allow insignificant squabbles to consume our precious time and energy. The drama trap not only drains our resources but also distracts us from tackling genuinely important tasks at hand. In your quest for success, don't be the star of your very own soap opera. Social media squabbles. The joys of social media, a realm where everyone's an expert on everything. In the age of endless scrolling, many of us find ourselves ensnared in the web of online arguments and Twitter wars. We may not even remember what we were debating last week, but we sure can recall the sleepless nights spent crafting witty comebacks. The provocation here? Social media squabbles often leave us feeling frustrated, bitter, and no closer to solving the world's problems. Instead, it hinders our focus on personal growth, career goals, or even forming meaningful connections outside the virtual realm. Keeping up with the Joneses. In a society driven by materialism and comparison, we frequently turn our peers into unwitting adversaries. From the new car your friend just bought to the picturesque vacation your neighbor took, we can't help but feel the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. The provocation here is that this futile race often leads to financial stress, emotional turmoil, and a life devoid of true purpose. Are you really willing to trade your happiness for that shiny new gadget? Toxic relationships. Perhaps the most devastating form of self-sabotage is engaging in toxic relationships. Whether it's a draining friendship or a dysfunctional romantic partnership, these relationships are often rife with drama, negativity, and toxicity. The provocation lies in our inability to cut ties with those who bring us down. By holding on to such relationships, we not only squander our emotional well-being but also hinder our personal and professional growth. It's time to ask yourself, is it worth it? The perfectionist trap. Perfectionism may seem like a virtue, but it can swiftly turn into a vice. The relentless pursuit of flawlessness in every endeavor often leads to paralysis by analysis. We spend endless hours obsessing over insignificant details, never actually completing what we set out to do. The provocation here is simple: perfectionism can be a brutal enemy of progress. Instead of launching your brilliant ideas into the world, you bury them under a mountain of self-doubt and unrealistic expectations. Conclusion. In the ruthless battlefield of life, we face enough external challenges without creating our own internal enemies. It's high time we recognize that making enemies out of useless things is a self-destructive act. The drama, social media squabbles, comparison, toxic relationships, and perfectionism, these are the adversaries we should cast aside if we aim to succeed and find fulfillment in our 20s and 30s. The provocation here serves as a wake-up call. It's time to cease the self-sabotage, reclaim our time and energy, and focus on what truly matters. By identifying and eliminating these self-made obstacles, we can steer our lives towards a path of genuine success, contentment, and self-fulfillment. The enemy within is us, but it's a battle we can win by choosing our battles wisely.